Hey everybody, this is Jim at FreeChartVideos.com using time-honored techniques to understand modern markets. This video is for educational purposes only and it is not intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I can draw lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own due diligence and make investment decisions that are suitable for your financial situation. Even if I knew what your financial situation is or was, I'm still not a licensed professional. I'm just a guy that draws lines on charts. So let's look at the S&P. Looking at a 15-minute chart where each candle is 15 minutes of trading. Yesterday we got over this purple line that had been resistance 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then finally that gave way here early yesterday, and I mentioned that I was looking for a back test of either that purple line or even this line down here, which is kind of brown. And today we got a sell-off late in the day that appears to me to be nothing more than a back test. Whether or not it will continue down to this brown line to the 1280 level, I cannot tell you that for sure, but I can tell you that that there's nothing at all unusual about what happened today. Because I mean the market, these lines once they break, they get back tested almost always. So. Where I would begin to be concerned is if we come back down to this brown line and we take it out. That would give me some concern. But even then, there's always the possibility that this market comes back down and retests this breakout, not this breakout, but this low right here. I'm not really expecting that though. What I've done, I've added a blue line to this chart that is drawn over this peak that I believe we have set pretty clearly as resistance today, as well as the last area where we had strong resistance. So I would say this. Now we're looking at a little bit different situation. I want to remind you that when you start to study these lines, these trend lines, and when they get broken, here's what I think you'll find is often true, is that when you're in a downtrend, you have a series of descending lines that start to get broken, like this red line got broken and then came back for a back test. Then we had this steep line here. It got broken. It did not come back for a back test, but it did come back down to the same level as that gap up or that breakout level. Then this line got taken out. Didn't get really much of a back test there. This horizontal line from these two small peaks, just 2 days apart, or a day and a half apart, it got taken out. This purple line got taken out. And now, instead of looking for a potential break of a descending line, now we've got this blue line, which is now sloping upwards. This is the first upsloping trend line that the market has really had in quite a while. I mean, we could always draw this green line right here, which I did yesterday, but I don't think that's not really the same kind of thing I'm looking at, because I don't expect this line to get broken. This is a line that, since it has a very, it's not flat, but it's pretty close to being flat. This is a line that I'm thinking if it breaks, then we should for sure get on up and retest this orange line here and get over 1300 into the high 13 teens or even 1320. So, additionally, if we look at this green line that is drawn over roughly, well, let's change that to over 1, 2, 3 peaks. If we create a parallel line and then move that down to this low and to this here, That's about where we ended the day today. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm looking for hopefully this purple line holding as support. If that breaks, then this brown line. But this also could give some support here too, just on the outside chance that we are looking at the development of a parallel channel coming off of this low. So that's the S&P update for June 22nd, 2011. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please come back and check for a new video every day. I try to do these after the close every day. I don't always do it, but I think I've only missed 4 or 5 in the last, how long has it been? 8 months. So look, appreciate you looking at this. Come back for more. Visit freechartvideos.com and take care.